Are we live?
I think we might be.
Hello, hello.
I'm just adjusting.
Mad rush.
Adjusting in my chair because I'm uncomfortable.
Didn't realise the time. It was suddenly like, oh.
Yeah, well, we didn't get home till gone 5. And then I went out for a walk with Ellen and then had to cook dinner. And now we're here.
Speaker, microphone, is that on? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Hooray!
And I'm boiling hot, but I'm not wearing a t-shirt, so I can't take my jumper off. So I'll have to put up with it.
And now you're going to drink hot coffee.
I'm going to drink hot coffee.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our regular Sunday thing. If you are new to this, good to see you. Please pop in and say hello. We go live every Sunday. At the moment, that's all we're doing on this channel. We will get back to our regular content. Yeah. At some point.
I have put up a couple. Well, yeah, I put up a couple of hauls from various Jumble Trails we've done, and there will be one from last week's going up next week on my channel. So if you're missing that sort of thing, then you can head over there. And
there's a link to Andrea's channel below. Should be, yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's reselling stuff over there. If you need,
but you will get a haul tonight, so you'll see what we bought.
And I have been enjoying just picking out old videos and sharing those through Facebook and as a post here on YouTube. Had some really good response to that. So I hope you've enjoyed those if you've been looking at our old stuff. So as I said, we are live. Let's say hello to a few people. I needed to do some thank yous and I haven't got organised.
Oh, have you not written them down?
What did we get sent this week as well? Oh, Laney stuff. What did you?
Oh, it's still in the living room. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, does that mean I've got to move?
Oh, I can move. You stay there.
It's all right.
Oh. Anyway, let me highlight some people and say hello before we crack on. As you can tell, we are woefully unprepared.
I'm boiling.
Okay. Right. Hello, Peter. And News Junkie, who is Paul. We've had an interesting chat. It was lovely chatting to you this week, Paul. And Laney, who sent us a lovely gift, which hopefully Andrea will find in a second so we can share that. Someone has thumbs down before it's even started. Yeah, standard. Yeah. There's usually a few.
Yeah, always makes me laugh. It's like, I don't like you, but I'm still subscribed. So every time you go live, I'm going to unlike you.
It's not obligatory to like us. There's quite a few people that don't.
If you don't like us, don't subscribe.
There is that.
Unsubscribe, don't watch.
Yeah, I know. The mind boggles.
I don't watch people I don't like. Why would I do that? I've got better things to do with my life.
Alan is in. Hi.
Hello,
so we have Sally. I've already said hi to Laney, Andy, and Sean. Welcome. Nia and Dave. Where's the tat host? We're here late. Richard. Yeah, we do have stuff. We've been to 2 Jumble Trails. Yeah. Whatever you want to call them, yard sale trails.
They call them walking markets.
They were, weren't they?
Yeah, both of them were.
We had a few chats with some stallholders today about this walking market concept. One was in a town, a fairly large town, about the same size as Hitchin, and they were spread all over the town and kind of estates around the town. There's no way you'd walk it. There's just no way you would get to the stalls. Those that were clustered around the centre of town, maybe. We had trouble getting around it in a car. So walking market was a bad description of this thing.
Yeah, so we did that, and then we bumped into Steve and Alexa, and then they told us about another one. So then we thought, we'll finish this one quite early. Let's head to that one. And then we filled the car to its absolute brim.
Should have taken the big car. Always take the big car. Is my reminder to myself this time. I prefer to drive the Mini. We've got a Mini and we've got a Ford Estate. We can fit a ton more stuff in the Ford Estate, but the Mini is more comfortable, easier to drive in some senses, and easier to park and navigate around.
When you're going around to different stores, different people's houses, it's so much easier to just quickly find a parking space and, park the Mini.
But it feels
whereas the long afford is much more difficult and cumbersome.
It's a bit of a boat, our Ford estate. So I prefer to drive the Mini, and then I regret it if we find this much stuff. Yeah, I didn't pack it very well though. I reckon I could have got loads more in, but it was just
you probably could have done.
It was a right mess.
Every time we bought more, I said, "Where are we going to put this then?"
I'm like, "Don't worry, I will squeeze it in." Anyway, let's say a few more hellos before we crack on. Thank you to those who did buy from our eBay. I didn't get organized and write down the people. I may have to do a block one next week. You should get a little note in with your order anyway, but thank you if you've chosen to use our link and go to our eBay. A bunch of you guys did this week and said hello in the messages.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that I've sold that celery vase on Etsy just before we went live.
To a viewer?
I don't know if it's to a viewer, but
nice.
It's sold on Etsy.
So yeah, a few more hellos. There's Lee, Wafer Maker Kev. Ooh. Nespresso, Angela.
It's all about the food, wafers and Nespresso.
Yeah. Did I say Lee? I don't know if that's a different Lee. Hi. So I'm going to scrolly. Moira's in. Russell, Flipping Sloth, welcome. Right, I'm going to whiz. To the end. So a few as we go. Lynn, Damien, Kim. Hello. Oh, David's in. Hi, David. So, yeah, Laney sent us some cards. Many of you will know if you follow Laney's channel, she's got super into photography and has a talent for photography. We have her calendar, which is for next year. Some are still available. And Laney's been experimenting with cards. So we've got a pack of cards of her pictures. That, I think, is both of our favourites.
Yeah, definitely. Love that one.
But there's a little selection. Now, I don't know what's available to buy, but I think Laney is doing some cards to buy. I don't think it's these.
She wasn't sure if she was going to.
You'll have to go over to Laney's channel and ask. But yeah, very cool. This is nice, very springy. The detail on that.
That makes me feel nice at the moment because I'm so hot.
You want to lick it. Yeah. So thank you for sending these down. We are going to use those. Oh yeah, I had a thought of somebody's birthday, didn't I? Anyway, should we share some stuff?
Yeah.
Let's share stuff.
I'm so tired. I'm delusionally tired.
Are you?
Yeah.
Even more delusional than normal, are you?
Yeah, totally. Oh dear.
We haven't really had a chance to look much, if any, really, of this lot up. Where are we going to start?
You haven't been home long. You managed to get a snooze in.
I snoozed while these two went out walking. I've never had a bus trunky.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is.
It's really cool.
And I did manage to quickly look this up. Somebody got £27 for a used one. Somebody else got 20 for a new one. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, trunkies. I've bought and sold many of these.
It's Retro Collectibles. Is Harry Potter books finished at £139.
Ooh.
So,
Was that I wonder if that was just one really rare first edition or a whole set of something.
Laney says, yeah, I'm going to do a set of those and a bird set. All profits will go to mine. Oh, goody. Might buy some birds then.
I didn't say the profits of the calendars are going to Mind, and it's gorgeous. I know we've shared that before. So pop over to Laney's channel and sub, and then you'll get all the details over there. So yeah, trunkies. I think I said before, we've got a little family of them in the loft.
What's gone on with Lex then? What accidents Lex had? I hope you're all right, Lex.
We were watching you and Carla on catch up before. Hope you're all right. Does it say?
Oh.
You shaved your hair off. Have you done a Shelley? As it's now known. No, not all of it. I'm not mental. Fair enough.
Cool. We want to see a picture now.
On purpose. Was that Carla? Yeah, send pictures.
Hello, Kelly.
Okay. So yeah, chunky. There was a stall which had a little pot on the floor with put money in here, and then a variety of items. Nothing was priced, so I made a donation to their pot on the floor. Yeah, it was. The pot was virtually on the path, so and there was nobody at the stall. It was a weird arrangement, but you know, it worked. Anyway, so one store we went to was at a vicarage, and they were moving out, and they literally had a skip, didn't they, in their drive? And
she was worrying me.
She said everything's going in the skip if you don't take it away.
There's a lot of plastic toys, like big kids' toys, and just tons of stuff. And you were going, well, maybe a charity would take it.
I said, bring a charity.
Just put it outside and with free take me away things. And I thought, please don't put it all in the skip.
Anyway, I didn't ask her about all of those brass fittings before we left.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh,
I think you were thrown by the person that kept trying to look through our stuff.
There was a box of brass door fittings, and oh my god, imagine if that goes in the skip. Anyway,
too late now.
I found a stack. I'll show you. If there's one, there must be 30 vintage books on trains. And so 1 minute she was saying, please take it away, make me any offer, I'll take it. And then the price kept going up on these. It was like, okay, you want me to take these away or what?
Yeah.
But I ended up paying her £10 for. I'll show you a few. These are super geeky, and I did
buy other things though.
I did buy. Yeah,
we bought a couple of things.
I'm so annoyed now. I didn't get that box of. It was all brand new. There were door locks and knobs and.
It's too late. Gone. Oh, we've got to check
letterboxes.
WhatsApp. Oh, I haven't got my phone on me. Have you got your phone on?
How did that slip my mind?
Oh, bye, Carla.
It's Carla off.
Yeah.
Oh, sold more stuff on eBay. Carla says it looks fab.
I don't know if we can actually share it though. Oh, that looks lovely.
Yeah, we can share that.
That's not an accident. That's gorgeous.
Hey, Lex.
That looks so good.
That's cool. Yeah, so train books. From this sort of thing, rolling stock recognition, so proper geeky, like how to spot wagons and identify them and all of that. Signaling days.
Lex has a purdy cut. Yes.
This sort of stuff is really cool. There may not be much value in most of them, but there'll be a few in here. Usually there's one or two that are really cool. But as bundles, these will sell. Lovely. Oh, steam engines. As in not trains, traction engines. Salute to the Southern. See, and then there's loads of these really nice hardbacks. So somebody was maybe the vicar was a train fanatic.
Yeah, maybe.
It goes on and on and on.
Do you think she was the vicar? She wasn't wearing any sort of vicary clothes.
I think they had days off, although it was Sunday. Yeah, so you're getting the idea, right? Oh, palaces on wheels, royal carriages at the National Railway Museum. Yeah, cool. But the cool ones I'm yet to get to. Oh, you've spotted that as well.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I don't think it's been used. It's got a train. It's a kid's book, and it goes around the tracks.
Yeah, there's indents. Well, there's a train, and then there's like indents in the tracks. So
yeah,
the train, you wind up the train, then it goes around the book.
Usborne books.
And I just thought that was so cool. I wanted to see what the age was on it, because we might think about it as a gift for one of our small people. And
then there's a big stack of more kind of coffee table size, really nice glossy books.
That's nice. Keep doing that.
What, the smell? Oh, the breeze.
The breeze.
Yeah, so you get the idea. There's another sort of 10 of these or so. The Somerset and Dorset in the 50s.
Ooh.
Super niche, right? Niche is good.
Oh, baskets resale scored some rare oh, that's not easy to say. Rare railroad dinner plates and coffee pots. Tons of profit in that stuff.
Oh,
Apparently.
from the trains, from the yeah.
Mm.
So they would have served food on the trains, right?
Cool.
Yeah, I can imagine there's collectors for that stuff. Anyway, that gives you an idea. So all of that, a few toys and games and bits, and we've got everything for a tenner. So I was quite pleased with that. I'll grab this. This I did try and look up before. I think I'll probably part it out. It's a Vax.
I don't know. I reckon we could use that.
You would want to keep it, would you?
I think, yeah, because our carpets need a good old clean.
I'm not sure it's a proper carpet. It's not got a water thingy in it. It's just a Hoover. No. It's not a.
Oh, I thought with this. I thought it was
No, it's just a
carpet
see-through.
cleaner.
It's not a.
Oh.
Not one you put water and carpet cleaner in.
Oh, I thought it was.
No. More bog standard than that.
That's disappointing. Now.
But I saw lots of parts of that going really well. Like the canister, for example, you can get up to 20 quid, blah, blah, blah. So I may just part that out. I think I get a lot more than as a whole thing. And they're a pain to ship. The other one we got from Walthamstow, that went for 130, did I get maybe on that one? Can't even remember the brand now. That was a fancy pants one. This is more of a bog standard.
Richard sells parts from those, apparently.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go on this, because as a unit, it's not worth the hassle of trying to ship that, and I'll get a fraction of its parted out value. And that was 6 paid on that. Do you want to show us some things?
Oh, here's one for Lex.
Something.
Got something in your teeth. Here's one for Lex.
Oh, the pretty cats.
Little cats. Salt and pepper. And I don't know what they are. Q on the bottom. But I just thought they were really cute. Q for cute.
Hey, Leanne. So gel of your boot sales and trails. There is nothing near me and I'm fed up of it. Well, once we get our app produced, it's going to be super easy for anyone to set up their own. We're going to try and make that as streamlined and as pain-free as possible to set up a yard sale trail and allow people to come and join it with the minimum of effort. That's one of the things we're trying to do.
Quail pottery. Thank you, Kelly. And then on the same subject of salt and pepper pots, this is my favourite find of the day. Can't actually get that. I can't make it go in the right direction.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's Chip and
this is Pots.
And they were from Disney World, so they're
the actual Disney World?
Disney parks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
they're quite cool, aren't they?
My favourite find of the day. They were really cute.
So yeah, you found all sorts of China bits. That you think is German?
I think it is.
Oh, is your big brown pot in here?
My what? No, we showed that last week.
But the big brown planter we shared last week that we got for £1, how much do you reckon they go for?
I reckon I'm going to shoot for about 100 on it.
Yeah.
It might be less because it's got that small chip in it, but yeah.
That was in someone's greenhouse along with loads and loads of other pots, and we picked up 3 from them, did we? That were all really quite something special. Yeah,
so it's a very nondescript looking vase, but then it's got on the bottom 98522. So
I think that's quite striking, actually. I wouldn't call it nondescript.
It's very 90s, but I think it's earlier than that. But
yeah, I didn't think it was old.
I'm not sure, and Stall will definitely know because Stall's the fountain of all knowledge. Whether that's German or not, I think it's German, but I might be wrong. But I picked it up anyway because it was cool. Oh, West. See, I think it is. Thank you, Edward. I thought it was just. I can't speak. West German.
Yeah, quite often they have West Germany stamped on them. The ones we got last week actually stated it. That's just got the model number. Is Edward in? After this, I'm going to be whizzing over to Edward's channel because Edward has reached this incredible milestone of 10,000 subs. So he's invited me over for a chat. So yeah, straight after this, I'm not sure how long we'll waffle on for. We normally do about an hour, if not more. Yeah, follow me over there. Hopefully somebody will link Edward's channel at the end and we can all hop over.
Sarah says cats are cute. They look like Mog. They do a bit, especially the grey one.
I bought loads of media today, mostly sealed stuff.
Apparently Damien's got a new kitten.
Really?
Yeah.
A real one, not a pot.
Oh, Rose is asking, did you speak to Mike?
Yes. And we've had quite a conversation and they've come back to me. I'm not quite sure they're the right people for us, but it's been an interesting conversation. So yeah, thanks for putting me in touch with Mike. I've been in touch with many people about the whole app thing. It's been a bit full on with all of that, to be honest. But I think we may have found the way forward. Yeah. We are kind of negotiating things at the moment. Yeah, no, I won't say any more than that right now, but yeah.
Yeah, Jilly, I don't think I'm going to keep these because I've got a lovely Mickey Mouse set that Lex sent me, and I don't need more salt and pepper pots, so someone else can enjoy those.
Yeah, I was saying I bought loads and loads of media. It was a cheap media day. Some stalls it was free, the media. One stall there was a great big cardboard box full of media, and I had a quick rummage and I thought, oh, there's a couple of bits in there I might pick up if it's cheap enough. And he said, just take the lot for £1. So I did. And at the same stall, I'll grab it in a minute, there was a load of cosmetics and things in a bag, and I was having a look around and I threw out the question. He just said, take the lot for £1. We want to pack up and go away. And we ended up with loads of gear from there. And then you spotted a little telescope and a tripod, a very basic thing. And he just said 50p.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I thought it was just a tripod in a box, and I realised there was a telescope in there as well. Yeah, so Sarah said she found a Jumble Trail close to her, and they're running it on the last Sunday in every month. I wouldn't have found it. I wouldn't have thought to search it if it weren't for you. So thank you. So that's
very cool. Okay. Once a month? Wow, yeah. That is regular.
Glasshammer says it's German. Veranda Files said MCM German. Yeah, I thought so. I'm getting better at recognising these things. I'm learning.
495 in. We're going to reach the 500. So media, there's no point in showing you most of it. You've all seen it before, but
Dumbler and Bryden.
Sealed stuff I find super easy to sell.
I need to write these things down because I'm going to forget them.
Don't assume there's a lot more value in it. If it's sealed, it just sells a lot easier and quicker for obvious reasons. But most of it is still fairly cheap, but it's super, super quick to do because you can use a stock image and just pop it on. Description is just new, sealed, super fast. So yeah, if the price is right, and these today, anywhere from 3 to 50p I was paying on sealed media. And there's tons of it, absolutely tons of it. I did buy some used stuff, but most of it, there you go, all of this is sealed again. Nothing amazing, but it all sells. Sealed Blu-rays. Blu-ray?
Is the shirt in honour of Dave Garn's birthday?
I didn't know it was Dave's birthday.
How can you call yourself a Depeche Mode fan and not know that?
I can barely remember my own birthday.
It's true. Very true.
I don't keep track of their birthdays. Shall I send Dave a card? Shall I send Dave one of Laney's cards? I don't know where he lives.
Carol's asking, am I keeping it? No, I'm not. I'm going to let it go to somebody else to enjoy.
Oh, Susan has linked Edward's stream. So hopefully we'll link that at the end and we can all go over. Yeah. Shall I grab another box? Oh, can't get out.
Oh, hi, Shirley. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? With the tax as well. Makes it so expensive.
That mirror and brush set is cool.
Yeah, we'll share that in a bit. So. Wayne says 985 stands for the run and 22 is the height in centimeters. Oh wow, there you go. No.
Oh, does it? What I was foolishly calling a model number or whatever. I know nothing.
You know nothing.
Oh, we're probably going to keep that.
Steve says, Defo West Germany. Thanks, Steve.
What have I got in here? Oh, one of these. I've sold these before. Aerial amplifiers, 50p. I'm not sure if it's new in the box. It looks like it may have never been out because I can see cellophane wrapping in it.
Apparently Neil sent Dave a birthday card.
No, you didn't, Neil. Yeah, not sold on one for a while, but I've had those One for All branded things and they tend to sell. Oh, this was cool. Dr. Seuss case, which has a load of the classics in it, all sealed up. And we bought a few things from them, didn't we? I think this ended up being about £2. That was very cool. Of course, with the Dr. Seuss books are not being sold on certain sites now because of that ridiculous.
Yeah, it's only a couple of them, though, isn't it?
Was there only a couple of titles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Found a store with, again, loads of sealed media on it. This will probably be a keeper. I'm not sure. I've got every REM album. This is Monster from, when would that have been? 94, 95, that sort of time.
Professor Sprouts Potts says, how often do you find Harry Potter stuff at boot fairs? Went to my first one today and found nothing. We bought some today, actually. So quite frequently, to be honest.
Harry Potter stuff. Oh, I thought you meant the books. Yeah, we find it fairly often. Yeah, this is the reissue from a couple of years back, which I didn't pick up. So depending on what it's worth, it's a special limited edition 25th anniversary. But yeah, £1, crazy. Oh, that we think we're keeping. Speaking of Harry Potter, this is the Blu-ray of Crimes of Grindelwald, and didn't it have the other one in it?
I see. You should follow Lynn. She says she put on her Facebook page that it was Dave's birthday and put a picture up. My cousin, bless her, didn't know who he was, thought he was my mate.
Excellent. I thought this was both of the films. I thought it was
oh, did you?
Fantastic Beasts.
I thought perhaps you were confused about it. You kept saying, we've got one of them, though. We've got one of them. And I was like, yeah, we have, but not that one.
That set me right. I waffle on and don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
Oh, that Queen Live at Wembley. I think the price of this went through the roof when that film came out.
It did, yeah.
And everything Queen went up in value, but that sealed was worth picking up. And then the rest of the media in here was all from that one stall for £1.
David Hilton says, can we say hello to Amelia? Hello, Amelia. She's 10 and she loves selling her toys, especially her teddies. Hi,
hello, Amelia. She's 10 and loves selling her toys. Excellent. Start young. Yeah, there's nothing really special to share in there. We did pick up a couple of...
Anthony McLaren says, just to let you know, guys, I think Joe Sugg and Diane Buzzer watch your videos. He's got a trolley like yours, and Diane said, you have been watching lots of those videos. You also mentioned Tat.
Yes.
You did, yes.
We watched the video.
We watched exactly the same video. And it's a good laugh about it. It's
funny because our daughter Ellen, going back, I don't know, 5 years, I guess, was a huge Zoe Sugg and Joe Sugg fan. And we kind of latched onto Joe because he's very likable.
Yeah, we like watching Joe.
And then we did think maybe he's watching us or...
Ellen lost the plot. She was like, no, what's going on in my life?
So he went to a boot sale with a trolley just like ours. Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah, we watched that and we were thinking, this is all a bit weird. Right, what else have I got? I'll go and grab some stuff.
Oh, Moira says, my twin sister and I have a new phrase. I'm going to be a bit more Andrea. When we're trying to be I'll start again. We're trying to be a wee bit more eco-friendly or buying jugs from charity shops. Sorry, that I could really couldn't. I'm going to just go to bed. I'm just going to bed.
Do you want me to read the words off the screen? Have you lost that connection between your brain box and your mouth again?
Yes, I have. Anyway, that's really funny.
Thanks, Moira, for whatever that message was. That got butchered.
I'm even hotter now.
A little bit more Andrea, as in can't say words.
Yeah.
Right.
Taken on a whole new meaning now.
We bought loads of gear at one stall.
That's really cool.
Funnily enough, my sister had just been to this stall. We bumped into my sister and her partner and son, and we were heading towards one. They were just coming away from it, and they said, "Oh yeah, it's just up there around the corner." So they'd definitely been there. So we thought, well, we'll go up anyway. We do look for different stuff, I think, and we bought loads there, didn't we?
We did. I sold the celery pot for $12.99 with 3 posts, so not a huge amount because it was. Wasn't Sadler, and it was Portuguese pottery, I think. So it was a cheaper version of it. But yeah, $12.99 3 posts.
So at this stall that my sister had just been to and bought, we don't know what, the first thing I noticed was a set of 2. I'm not sure on the age of this, but my mum had a similar set of the brushes, like a dressing table set, but it has these 2 candlesticks, some with a different design, but exactly the same kind of model, if you like. Had sold for about 25 on eBay. I did look this one up. So it's your classic dressing table set with mirror, brush, all with the same design on. And this sort of brush, like a clothes brush. They usually come with a tray that sits on your dressing table as well to lay them all in. It didn't have that. But anyway, as you can see, 2 for the set. And looking at prices, these we think will do like so for about 20-25.
Yeah.
And then these will separate out.
Candlesticks as a pair.
I don't know date-wise what they are, but they are Regent of London.
They've got to be really quite old because, like I told you, my great nan had a set of Regency, are they?
No, Regent.
Regent, but different pattern on her dressing table. So
it's like a hexagon.
I would say
hexagon design.
30s, 40s.
I don't know. Well, how would you date or where would you date these? It's got. This is cool. Look.
Oh.
It's got like a replaceable, changeable head, and underneath,
cool.
I don't know if it's dated. Regent of London, removable brush, patent, but no date. New Zealand. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Australia and New Zealand. Oh, that might just be a patent number. Yeah, because it's Regent of London. What am I saying? Anyway, I really liked those. I had no idea if they would have much value. But yeah, 40 to 50, I think we're going to hopefully get back from our £2. So Alison, if you're watching, you missed these.
Vamp Diva says, have you got any Michael Jackson stuff? We did buy a couple of things today, didn't we?
Well, we met a huge fan who decided he didn't want to sell any of his Michael Jackson things that we found in a big box.
But yeah, it depends what you're after. So
brass. I'm still annoyed I left that box of brass stuff behind when I could have got it rid for next to nothing. So these are marked as India underneath. These were super cheap, and there's like a set with the same design on. These varied from 50p to 20p. Are they egg cups? For big and slightly bigger. Small and big. I don't know, what do you reckon? Egg cups? 1 egg cup.
And he says Charlie Stokes is a millionaire and yet he still looks for tat. Exactly. But I think it's firstly Mark Ferris watches Carla. So he's into car booting. Also, Diane is into her secondhand clothes and thrifting, etc. So, you know, he's been He's been influenced.
We have influenced. So we got these two kind of nesting brass bowls. This lot that I think, not the bell. The bell I don't think really goes with anything. This looks to be a set. It's all got the same design on it and says India on, and the whole lot was £2. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading Kelly and laughing. Yeah, I thought this was so cool.
So do you think it's an egg cup?
Yeah, I think it depends on whether you've got a small egg or a big egg.
I've already done that.
I know, I was reading Kelly. She says those bloody trolleys are all over the boot sales, pain in the butt. When you use, hang on, I can't read it from there.
When you use them to block the stall off so no one else can get to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have you not got your glasses on? Oh, you have.
I have, but there was something covering that, the words on them.
Do you want to go and have a lie down?
I need to.
Holy moly.
I haven't been drinking. I'm just absolutely shattered. So tired.
That was a really nice buy. So £4 for everything I've shown you. And we also got some other gear from that place. I bought a super soaker from them. Super soakers, they sell well. These I just picked up because they looked like quality, but they're modern. But there's 3 of them. You know, when you see something, there's 3 of something, and you think, oh, that's nice. They're like, I think they're lasagna, little individual lasagna pots. No?
I don't know what you would call them. They're too big to be ramekins, aren't they? So I don't know. They've
got that Le Creuset look. They're not. They're La Petite Potière. Passionate about little pots.
Would we recommend Wade or Wedgwood to resell? It really depends what the item is.
I would recommend using eBay to find out what the market's like. Punch those in and search completed and sold items, and then you can rejig that search results by most expensive first, if you like, to see what sells for lots of money. I don't know, just educate yourself a bit. It's such a huge market. We don't know enough to advise you, really.
We didn't do our usual one for the main channel with the GoPro, etc. But there will be a video with some footage of today. I'm behind from last week, so this week's video will be from last week's Jumble Trails, and then there will be one from today with some footage of what we were looking at and a haul on my channel. So
I'm not making our regular content. Most of the content on here pre-recorded is what I put together, and usually I film using this little guy. I'm taking a break from the regular content apart from this Sunday show, but we will be back on it soon, so that you'll get the regular videos of in here picking orders, sorting out stock, talking about what we buy and sell, and the sourcing videos that I know are most people's favorites. We'll be back on it soon, but yeah, there's a link below to your channel, isn't there?
Yeah, there will be a different type of video, but on my channel. Angela says that region of London vanity sets are 1950s.
50s, are they? Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, you picked up this lot, and I don't know why you didn't grab the whole lot.
Oh, both Edward and Linda say that it's not an egg cup, they're drinks measures.
Oh, it's a measure. Oh, okay.
I thought it was an egg cup. It so looks like an egg cup.
Yeah.
You could use it as an egg cup. You could.
That makes sense now.
Yeah. Yeah, Kelly says for spirits as well.
Oh, more media. Here's a good tip.
Here we are. Daniel says 50 and 25 mil. I'll make a note of that as well.
These felt like quality. And they've got made in England on, which is always a good start, I think. They are weighty for what they are. So we paid £1 for a nice little pair, really nice proportions, quite small things. Got to get that old wax out of there.
Yeah, well, you're expert in that.
What, cleaning things? Yeah, nothing amazing.
Cleaned
but
out the last
just a nice little pair. I would imagine they're, I don't know, plated brass or something. I don't know. Edward's probably cringing at me struggling to describe these candlesticks, right?
Yeah, well, we did think that spirit measure was makeups.
Right, don't come here for expert information. We know a very tiny bit about a lot of stuff and know enough to just about make money out of it. More media. Oh yeah, I was going to share a tip.
Oh, so that's a brass elephant claw temple bell.
Ooh,
apparently.
There's some info.
Thank you, Pete.
Oh, okay, I'll put it away now. Now I picked up some Most Haunted stuff for 20p a series. If you go on eBay and have a look, the later ones do quite well because I think they sold in less numbers. This, for example, probably £7 to £10 for that one. There's 9, for example. If you see someone selling like the run from 1 to however they went up to, like 13, 15 or whatever, buy it because you can get in the hundreds for a whole run of Most Haunted. God only knows why, because it got ridiculous after a while, this series, didn't it? It was just crazy.
So Sarah says my nan had one, I think 30s. You see, I always thought 30s. It's got that look about it.
What are we talking about? The brush?
The Regent, yeah.
Well, my mum had a set that she, I think, was probably given up for a wedding. And that's 60s. But don't know. I guess that sort of design was carried on being made.
Have you both been drinking? No, we're just really tired.
Well,
especially me. I haven't had a snooze like somebody over here.
I'm supposed to be taking 2 weeks off drinking because I've had the jab, so I still can't drink anyway. Not allowed.
It's to give your
Let's not start that again.
It's to give your immune system a chance to kick in and
so, yeah.
Make the vaccine more effective.
Anyway, quick tip. Yeah, later numbers. Have a look on eBay. It's been a while since I've sold any, but that's probably up to a tenner on its own. 20p each. I grabbed a bunch of those.
Okay, so lasagna pots for hobbits.
Did anyone tell me what they actually were?
I don't know if I've got that far yet.
Lego.
Damien went for his first jab today. Turns out he was a week early.
Pizza for hobbits. if you're wondering why I've got a tiny weeny pizza thing, we bought a little pizza oven, a play pizza oven, which I think we're going to give to Nina, our niece.
Yeah.
What's that?
Neil got the studio pottery jug the other week, not his thing, and not a huge amount of value in it, but managed to drop it and break it this afternoon.
No. Anyway, this is from a pizza oven, a toy pizza oven set that I think will probably be given to Nina or the twins or both or Willow. We've got an ever-growing family, so that's part of that. Anyway, yeah, Lego. There was loads more Lego.
Hi, Vamp Diva. The thing is, just as overwhelmed with social media, to be honest with you, and I barely look at Twitter. So the best thing to do is there is a link to my website underneath, and there is a contact which goes straight through to our email, so you can contact us through that way if you need to. I'd prefer it if people didn't use that. Because we get bogged down with stuff, but if you can't use anything else, then
we will eventually reply to emails that way through the website.
Yeah,
for sure.
It might be slow, but it's probably quicker than Twitter.
I've never been on Twitter in my life, to give you an idea. I don't know why we have that even.
I post things on there to share, but in terms of looking to see if there's any messages, I'm not very good at that.
So we came to a stall. They had a fair amount of Lego, a lot of which was Bionicle stuff, which is really hit and miss, I find. But there's this really cool big box set. No idea if it's all in there. And then there's loads of the canister ones. And by loads, we mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 in canisters. And then a load of loose ones. And then there's a big box of Lego which has, I think there's some Technics in there, a couple of sets, a load of other stuff, loads of figures. And the guys just seemed desperate to give it away. He just kept saying, I wasn't asking him to bring the price down. You know, when somebody just talks them into bringing the price down and down and down. So I got everything for a tenner in the end. Excuse me. These I will do some research. There are a few that tend to go higher. I couldn't tell you why, but these will either go as a bundle or maybe individually. Probably I will bundle up these. They tend to come in like themed sets.
Yeah.
You can tell by the set numbers normally if they're sequential. But anyway, yeah, absolute bargain. There's a great big pack in here. Look at this one. Wow. So they were released, like, how many is that? 6 as a set. Anyway, good stuff.
Yeah, so Edward says that anything with made in England dates after 1910, and they are silvered brass, probably about 1930s. So I do have another set.
That's kind of what I said.
Yeah, I do have another set of candlesticks, don't I, that I picked up last week, which say made in England on them. And we thought that they were probably silver plated. Yeah,
so, and we've got an egg that we're not sure if it's silver plate. I think it is as well. Yeah. I might grab it and then I can show you when I come chat later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was pleased with the Lego. There's loads more of the Lego. There's another big box full. Oh, little gunned rabbit.
A rabbit.
There was lots of freebies today.
We got a rabbit.
Lots of people were just giving stuff away, which was nice. Because I probably wouldn't have paid for that, but it's a really cute thing and it's tagged. I'm gonna have a rummage in my Lego. Oh. This is not an Xbox. This is Lego. Yeah, so this, maybe it's not Technics. Well, yeah, it's got some Technics elements to it. Oh, yeah. That's quite cool. Not sure what it was originally. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. There's all sorts. It's been separated out for some reason. That might be different sets, but there's no instructions, so I'm going to struggle to know what I've got there.
Any Old Iron House Clearance says, hi Andrea, just started a shop on Etsy, not sold anything yet, but why are people favoriting my items? What does this mean? It basically means they can favorite it and it stays in their favorites, so they can go back and buy it if it's still available. It's a bit like watching things, I suppose. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Gary says Royston was a pain to get around today.
Yeah, again, hopefully if we can get this app developed and get these yard sale trails on it, it will be an interactive map that will guide you around. That's what we need. And also it will tell you when you've been to a stall and not take you back there and all of that cool stuff.
Yeah, we did end up going back on ourselves, didn't we? Steve says defo brass elephant temple bell.
Thanks, Steve. And another feature we want to include is like when you set up your stall, you can have a tick box, a series of tick box questions. So if you're one of those stalls that's selling soaps or whatever, you know, like a craft stall, which are lovely, but it's not what we're there for. It would be nice to be able to filter the stalls you're going to drive to and take out the stalls that are just selling new stuff. You know, that would have saved us so much time and effort today, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to try and have that as a feature in it as well if we can.
Yeah, so since we just mentioned about not drinking, it's because I looked up advice, like sort of official advice on whether you can drink when I had mine, and it says although there is no evidence as to whether it affects your immune system or it affects your vaccine working at all, the official advice is not to drink at least a day before and 2 weeks after, just to give your immune system that chance for the vaccine to, take hold and to start working and to be more effective.
Really.
So it's just me. I'm, as Nick said, hyper cautious. So I just think it's a really good idea to allow your body to, let this foreign
it's been a week. It's been a week and a bit.
Foreign thing, sort of take hold and start working and stuff in your body without putting alcohol in it. And
I think I'll be fine. A week and a half later.
Why do you had a beer the night after because you went out with Joe?
Oh, exactly. So these, everybody knows this by now, I'm sure. It's everywhere. This is Paw Patrol. I don't know how many dogs there are in the show, but
Steve says he thinks you can drink on the vaccine. My wife's a doctor's receptionist, she knows stuff. Right,
I'm having a beer tonight. Thank you. Steve said it's okay, right?
Well, buy me some wine then, because I sat there because I'm trying not to drink, because I don't want to have a drink when I've.
You went out with your mates the other night.
Yeah, but not in front of you.
Not in front of me. One rule for one.
So I'm sitting there Saturday night thinking, I really want a glass of wine.
Can you hold these? Any Paw Patrol fans in? How many dogs are there meant to be? I want to know if I've got a whole set here. There's a funny looking one. Is he meant to be
see how many Paw Patrol dogs I can hold.
Just squeeze them together.
It's a thumbnail.
Oh, hang on, that's the same. He's that one.
Oh no! Hang on. I can do it. I can do it.
He's doubled up. Right, we've got two of them, haven't we? But that's him. And this one's furry.
You sure? He's got a different.
I don't know.
It looks different.
I don't know. Let me see. Chat will know stuff. 5.
I do think we've got a super chat that we've missed from Krillin.
5, 6, 9.
We're gonna have to go back because we've missed a super chat from Krillin.
Complete set of 5.
Oh,
sorry, Rob. Are you super chatting? I missed it completely. Hey, there he is.
Right.
Lasagna casserole dish.
No, I think he's being silly. Because there's no way you're going to get even one portion of a casserole in that.
Rob, would you be satisfied with that? I think you'd be asking for more if you were served that.
I don't think I'm going to manage to hold them all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
But see if I can hold one on that side. There we go. I need a drink. That's what I need. I haven't already had one. Oh dear.
This is what I have to work with. Right. Anyway, so
diet dish. Yes.
Now Clive's come in with 11. What is going on? 5, 6, 9, and 11. We've got as options for how many dogs in Paw Patrol.
Oh.
We are none the wiser.
Ask Erin and Iris.
They'll
know.
We'll ask some small people. But we bought a stack of toys and games from a stall. This was chucked in with it. It was £10 for everything, wasn't it? Because I just kept going and we kind of rounded it all up. Can't remember what else I got from there. But yeah, these should sell really well. I will probably do as a big bundle unless they're any duplicated in there. But yeah, Paw Patrol. There you go.
Okay.
Hang on. I'll just suffocate the poor dogs.
Oh, Sally just checked Google and it's 6. How many have we got?
6? But I think we've got some duplicated, haven't we? Because some are...
So you think that some are different types?
Yeah.
Like different makes?
We've got at least 6 different ones. That... Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I've no idea, but I know that there's a huge following for that. So...
Oh,
yeah.
Clive. Oh, you've already said that. Clive thinks it's
along with board games and toys and all sorts.
Colchester Retro Gamers said it's 7. And Fat Girl Sewing says originally 7, but now there are 13.
What?
Am I in some weird universe right now?
Oh, they do breed though, don't they?
Well, this is true.
Yeah, is that what's been happening? I did see some female dogs in there. I think there's been multiplication going on.
Cossy Steve says, how much do you want for all the dogs? There's 8.
I've no idea. No idea.
Up yet.
Find us on Facebook and send me a message and let me know what you want to pay, and I'll probably say yes. Right, so that was that. Ooh.
Oh, did we show these? Did you show these?
No. I was going to ask you why you didn't buy the rest of that.
Well, because I told you, because one of the pots was damaged. So we also bought 2 amber glass. They're kind of, I'd say they were like deco maybe, candlesticks, and then one on its own. It didn't have a pair, so one on its own. No, they did have like a little dressing table set as well. Yeah. But one of the dishes was cracked, I noticed. But yeah. Also, it was a bit awkward. It was a bit awkward because we asked how much these were, and the lady said, "Oh, 50p each." And then her mum came along who owned them. Well, and she was very put out that she had sold them to us for 50p each. She'd already said 50p an item. There was these other items, and I was saying, do you know anything about it? Do you know its age? Sometimes you can get that information from the seller. If these could be modern, there's no indication on it really, apart from the style, which does look Richard Jones likes those vintage. So I thought maybe she'd know how old they were. So she went, "Mum, come here." And then she wasn't impressed that the daughter had said 50p each, but we'd already done the deal at that point. So it was like, ooh, awkward. Yeah. Yeah, I do like those. They're nice. I really like them. I really like amber glass anyway. What do you reckon, Edward? You still watching? Just gonna. Oh no, I think they might have started over there. Yeah. I'm not sure if Edward was starting at 9. Or if you're still in waiting for us to finish. See, Lee says looks possible uranium, but it's not green though. Isn't it uranium glass green? This is just amber glass, I think. I don't know. It's just amber glass. But the uranium is normally green. Would be. I grabbed this because it was officially licensed. PlayStation 4 mini controller, but it's a light. Here's Mandy with the information. The other 2 are Tracker and Rainbow Dog, but they were later editions. Okay. So we've got a full set and then 2 later editions. We've cheered Selena up, so that's all good. Hey, Selena. Good to see you in. Yeah, 50p for this. Because it was officially licensed Sony, apparently it's like a desk light or something, and you can get all of the from PS1 all the way through. As these little collectible things. I thought, why not for 50p? I quickly searched it when we got home, actually. And what did I say? Somebody had managed to sell one for £8 plus shipping, used. Oh no, they might have taken an offer on it. Anyway. Kathy says there's also Wildcat, Rex, Tuck, Ella, Tracker, and Everest. Oh my goodness. We've opened a Pandora's box of information nobody really needed. Yeah. Oh, Stu says the pair of amber candlesticks are deco period. I thought they were. See, I said, didn't I? Oh, high five. Made by Bagley. The design is called Rutland. The design is Rutland. Oh, okay. I'll write that down. I'll go look it up. You've got piles of notes going on here. Thank you, everybody. You're very helpful. That's incredible. You know that just from looking. Yeah, but this is it. You see, that's what we're doing right now. We're learning about these things. And then eventually...
I've got too many song lyrics in my head. I can't retain this information. I've got the entire back catalogue of Depeche Mode swirling around in here.
This is probably why I can't speak very well. I mean, I've been researching pottery all week.
I've got no room in my brain for Bagley.
So...
okay, that's cool. Worth £1 million, obviously.
Candlesticks. Bagley.
So we were at a stall where they were packing away and they were really trying hard to get people to take their stuff away. So that was the stall where I'd asked him how much his DVDs were, because I wanted 3 or 4. And he said, please have the whole box for £1. I said, okay. And then I was looking in this box of cosmetics. There's loads of Babyliss, loads of new stuff. So it's new and sealed, gentleman's grooming stuff.
Oh, apparently Edward's got some glamorous ladies with him.
Woo! Is he referring to me?
And Kelly says you can get different coloured uranium glass. Try it under black light. I do have a black light. I will. Thank you, Kelly.
We have one here.
Oh,
we'll do that in a sec.
Okay.
There's loads and loads of bath fizzers anyway. I wanted it because I use this stuff and there's like a whole load of links in here. And then he just said, please have the whole bag for £1. So we got all of these, I don't know how many items, 30 to maybe 30 items for £1. Madness. Oh. Did you find the black light?
Yeah.
Has it got a battery in?
Yeah.
I think we might need to turn the lights off. But I don't think it's doing a thing.
Cliff says, I can't speak well because I haven't had a drink. I think that's right, Cliff. You're quite right.
Do you have a problem if you need to drink to be able to speak?
Yes. Oh, Selena wants to know if that Micro Machines lorry is for sale behind us.
Oh, yes. I haven't done anything with it because I wanted to research the individual cars and take a look at that. Normally, when I sell these, I have no vehicles with them. And I don't really know much about the Micro Machines market. So I was going to do a bit of research and learn some stuff. Hence, it's still there. But yes, is the short answer.
Stu says amber glass doesn't fluoresce under UV.
Oh, well, people were saying that they thought it might be uranium.
Yeah.
That was what we were attempting to find out then. Right, I've had more.
Yeah.
Oh, this was kind of cool. There's not big money in it, but...
Clive Ford says, I bet you two are so happy that Jumble Trails and car boots are back on. Yeah. I mean, we all are, aren't we?
We've not been to a car boot yet.
But we haven't been to a car boot.
But yeah, it is fun to go out and scratch that sourcing itch.
We don't get Line of Duty tonight because it's finished, but Edward's taken over instead. So people are leaving.
We won't be long, and then I'm going to go over and join Edward. Yeah, it's not a great one. I think the most I've sold this for is 20, but this one is super pristine, and I was assured it's 100% complete.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Usually with these, they are missing 1 or 2 of the little bugs. I had a completely knackered one of these, and I was selling the bugs off, and they went really well because everyone needs them to complete. But they assured me it was complete, and they had tested it. So that is pristine condition.
No, I don't think we've got any glass that will glow. We haven't bought anything like that recently.
So, I love the 80s and 90s to some extent MB games, and wasn't leaving that behind.
Yeah.
What did I pay on that? I can't remember, £1 maybe?
Today was a day for candlesticks, wasn't it? Because I bought some really pretty glass candlesticks as well.
They look like tulips.
They do a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Like those. They've also got wax in that need cleaning out. But I've no idea what the age is on these. They're probably modern, but I just thought they were really pretty. Oh
my God, I think you both need a drink. Who is Edward? Edward, also known as Walter O'Neill. The channel, somebody linked it before.
Antiques
I think Susan
Arena.
did. Antiques Arena. I'm going to go over there shortly.
Oh, Alan's saying you haven't missed much of the regular car boot. It's been very disappointing.
Really? I've heard very different things from different people. Some people have been finding amazing stuff. I know Damien's been finding Mewtwo's like they're going out of fashion.
Yeah, and other people like Kelly's been saying that hers hasn't been that great.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we've been having, as you can tell, we've not struggled to find stuff at these Jumble Sale Trail thingies. So yeah, thank goodness we've done all right. There's boxes and boxes and more stuff. I'll grab a handful of bits and then we'll wrap up. Yeah.
Derek says, "Hi all, number one used toilet paper seller has arrived late."
Yeah, Derek's.
What's this about?
Oh, no.
Well, grab the bag and then come and tell me.
I'm trying to find those games. Well, I actually found some software, didn't I?
Damien found a Mew 1 today. Blimey. And Kelly says, yes, she's very disappointed. Not a jug in sight tonight. No, I didn't buy any jugs tonight. I bought lots of candlesticks.
This is how much media I've been buying.
Couple of vases.
That's full.
Oh, there's a brass vase somewhere, isn't there? Where did that go?
I just found it.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, that box, for example, is full and most of it is sealed.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought a brass vase. So it's vases and candlesticks instead of jugs tonight.
Where's the PlayStation 1?
Yeah, that's bottoms marked with some lettering and numbers.
I'm confused.
But,
I don't know where it's gone.
Don't know anything about that. I haven't researched it yet. What are you looking for?
My PlayStation 1 games.
Oh. Yeah, Kelly says my car boots have been pants. And OJB says mainly traders at boot sales. But then Secret Carper says car boots near us have been really great. So yeah, it really varies at the moment. Yeah, Tim says maybe some people are like yourselves and don't want to go to car boots yet. I think that is the case in many places at the moment.
What's John saying there? Question: enjoy a glass or two, guys. Nick, would not loft the mint board game will only go up? You could do. I think that's a slippery slope, because where do you draw the line with lofting stuff, putting stuff away to appreciating value? We're much more about get it in, get it gone. We're not very good at that, to be fair.
No, I mean, things still sit around for
but it's a good
time,
point.
But we don't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It just happens.
I think if you're buying things with that in mind, that's one thing. But I think where would I draw the line? No is the short answer. Right.
We have noticed that a few of the charity shops were quite expensive. I think they've been putting their prices up. I can understand why, but they're not going to sell as much.
Tap point on offer. We haven't done a tap point for a few weeks. So fastest in the chat, spot the gem here. First in the chat, spot the gem. Which out of those is the quality game? First in the chat. Hey, Oddworld. Who was that? Daniel was quickest? Yeah. Okay, out of these games, I don't think Moto X is anything special. Track and Field is fairly bog standard. They will have some value, but I may bundle these. Porsche Challenge, again, nothing amazing, but it will sell. Driver, pretty bog standard. But Oddworld has a huge following, and the ones on
good game.
It was a good game. Yeah, I had this back in the day. Used to be able to make him fart. Sadly, this is missing its front sleeve. That so annoys me. It's got its manual, so at least it looks half okay. But yeah, I've not had it for a while. I did have the last time I had this, and I had the sequel as well at the same time. I actually sent them into Amazon FBA, and I think I got 30 for one and 20 something for the other, but that was Amazon FBA prices. Yeah, so in my opinion, Oddworld is the quality game there. These were £1 each. Was it? Yeah. Anyway, are we done?
We might be.
There's loads of gear over there, but I can't.
There's lots and lots of media.
I'm still annoyed that I didn't grab all that brass stuff from that lady who was going to
Yeah.
skip everything. Because there was a guy there who was trying to buy the books that I was trying to buy, and then there was another guy being a bit weird, wasn't there? Following around, and I was making piles of stuff, and he was rummaging in my pile of stuff. You know when it gets a bit awkward.
Yeah, and then you said,
I got
"Oh no, I'm
completely-
sorry, that's my stuff," and he said, "I was just looking."
Yeah, I said, "Oh, so excuse me,
He was like totally unfazed.
I'd
He's
made a
like,
big pile of books
just
and
looking.
toys and games," and he started rummaging in it. I said, "Oh, excuse me, I put all that there because that's what I'm going to buy." And he just carried on going, "It's all right, I'm just looking at it." I'm like, "Why? Why are you looking at my?" Yeah, it was very odd.
Favourite by the day. What's your favourite by the day? I've already said what mine is.
What's yours?
Mine's the Mrs. Potts and Chip salt and pepper pots.
Well,
These ones.
maybe that Oddworld or the near mint condition vintage bed bugs is really nice, just because of the condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with that, I think. Don't know. A bag full of stuffed dogs. I don't know.
Have you
Okay.
guys managed to build up your backlog?
We never cleared it. I was determined at one point to clear the
We were going
backlog.
to. It didn't quite get there.
We got nearer than we ever have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick's
Okay.
favourite non-buy of the day was the bug. Oh, Richard, it's going to
Yeah.
super bug me.
No, you shouldn't let it bug you.
It was really good stuff, though. There was
Yeah,
loads
I know,
of...
but it's gone now.
Oh, but what if she's put it in the skip?
Oh, don't even think about it.
Might
Don't
dri-
even think about
might
it.
drive up there tomorrow. Seriously. Knock on the door and say, well, I don't want it to go to waste.
Somebody else would have had it.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you need to get ready to go and Edward's chat.
Yep.
And I need to go and sleep. No, I need to go and buy alcohol.
You go buy alcohol. And I'll go and join Edward. So please, I don't have the link currently. You can either search Antiques Arena, or if somebody does have access to the link who can post it, please do. I'm going to go and celebrate with Edward and friends, and we will see you next week. I don't think we're going to do our regular content between now and Sunday. Then it will be around a month off, and then we're going to come back with a vengeance is the plan, I think, at this point. What? Nick and Andrew clear the backlog. More chance of getting to the end of the internet. Is that a thing?
Yeah. So this is this the a link for the stream?
Hopefully
it's
that's the link for Edward's channel. Yeah, Chris, I assume it could be a random channel. We don't know. I'll see you over there in a few minutes. I assume they've started already.
Yeah, they have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Right. Have a good week, everyone.
Thank you so much for being with us. We got way past 500 viewers at one point, which is crazy for our little channel. We usually end on some words of wisdom from this person who can't string a sentence together.
I don't know.
No, we
I
can't.
was trying to come up with something.
We can't leave people for a whole week on that.
Just have a great week, everyone, and stay safe.
There you go.
There you go.
Have a great week. Stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye.